Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling, as you see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhallow today, where we'll be relaxing as per usual. I don't really know what I'm going to be talking about, to be honest. I don't know do I have more things that I can talk about from the holiday? Maybe. I don't know what what am I doing with my accent? I don't know exactly what my last thing I was speaking about was. Let me see. So okay, we've definitely moved on to the all-inclusive stay. Did I talk? I talked about cocktails, didn't I? I don't remember. I gotta finish this 5 minute up. That's what I would be doing today if I also wasn't recording stuff. But hello everyone. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 12:15 p.m. on Sunday, June 30th, 2024. Let me think. What can I talk about here? Cats. There are a lot of stray cats in Greece. Alright, at least it struck me as a little bit. Whoa! It's sunny today in Animal Crossing. Look at on Fawnhallow. Look at that. But like we're playing. If you didn't know, I went on holiday like 2 weeks ago. I don't know. My sense of time's all messed up. And I stay. Part of the holiday was going to an all-inclusive stay on the island of Crete, which is an island like south of the main body of Greece itself. I guess most of the islands are kind of like southwest and east, but still, it's one of the bigger Greek islands, I think. Maybe, don't quote me on that. But we went there, we stayed in an all-inclusive hotel. The thing that surprised me is how many stray cats there were just like out and about, just in the resort area itself. I'm not saying they shouldn't be there. Like I thoroughly enjoyed their company. I think that's very fun. I suppose just like sort of watch walkabouts. They're cute. But it reminds me because I also went to Turkey with my family. Oh god, how many years ago? Like 4 years ago or something. We went to the Cappadocia region. I think. That sounds about right. And what struck me as interesting there was like how many cats there were just about the place. Like we were staying in, it was a really cool hotel. It was like a sort of like cave-esque hotel is probably how I describe it. There were just cats everywhere, just walking about the place. Like I remember we were just like sitting in like a little balcony area, just like drinking some wine. Just random cats come up and about. Like one, and you were very friendly. I guess we're socialized to humans by the fact that like almost living in this hotel area. And I got to pet them and that sort of thing. And like one of them even came up and like curled up and sat on my lap. I think at that moment I was like, man, I really want a cat. But anyway, yeah, it was a very similar thing to this Crete Island. Although I will say it was a lot more busy, I think, in this resort compared to at the hotel when I was in Turkey. But it's fascinating how many cats there were. But there weren't like a huge amount of cats. There weren't like 50 million cats or something. I'm trying to think if there were a lot of cats in Croatia as well. There must have been, but I don't really remember. But there are like you saw the same cats basically over and over and over again. Like if anything, they're kind of resort's cats. I don't know. Maybe they actually belong to someone on a resort and they just sort of chill here. There's one cat which had like this sort of like not matted fur, but I don't know. They had like these sores or something on them, which seemed like a little bit concerning, to be perfectly honest. But I'm also not a vet, and maybe that is being treated or something by the people in the resort in the first place. I mean, they did like look after the cats. They like left out food and drinks for them, as far as I could tell. I'm sure there's probably a lot of food just like dropped ambiently around on the floors or something by guests. I don't really know, but it was cute. Like we were like just eating in a restaurant, and sometimes like a cat will just like walk down like between your legs, I suppose, and just sort of chill out. I guess not so great if you're allergic to cats. I didn't really think about that, but fair enough. I suppose fortunately I am not. But yeah, I don't know. There's just a load of random cats about. Like look at that. It's just a photo of a cat. I think it's cute. I don't see myself becoming like a crazy cat lady in the future or anything. Or like having tons and tons of cats. I think the most cats I would have would be like 2 or something. But there is something which I think is inherently appealing about, just going to like this hotel, which is almost like a mini village in its own right. Not really, I suppose, but and then just having a load of like wild cat animals just like about the place. Like at least where I live now, I see cats here and there. They're often like nearby neighbours, the cats who belong to someone in the neighbourhood, their pets. And we just walk about a bit, but they always like immediately sprint away as soon as they see anyone. I guess they're out exploring or something. And to be fair, there's not really cars, I suppose, in the resort as there are in like towns and cities, etc., which make the cats maybe a bit more hesitant to walk around, I suppose, as much. And I suppose also if you live in a big city, you might have like an indoor cat or something. Depending on like how built up or how metropolitan your area is, how dangerous it is, how many roads, etc., there are with a lot of transport driving around. Where I am, it's not too bad, I assume, because there are cats about. I mean, I guess I also wouldn't know how many indoor cats there are because they would belong to. It's not like I've been in everyone's house in the place that I live. Take me quite a while. But yeah, you don't just see sort of like cats just walking about, you know, all that often. In fact, I might have seen more foxes or something than I've seen cats. No, that can't be true. No! I didn't mean to do that. We had to add it back again. It's just kind of fun, I suppose, to see the cats just sort of chilling about or something, having a good time. It's nice. I guess it's, you know, nice in the sense that I do like cats. And you know, but cats are so chill, you know, they just like curl up on your lap, curl up next to you. You just sort of pet them and stroke them, that's about it. Certainly I don't think I'm the most, I'm not sure proficient with pets is like such a weird way to phrase it, in my group or anything, but I do enjoy pets quite a lot. And very much so, but when I was on that holiday, and the cats were just about the place, and I enjoyed just sort of like watching them, you know, going out to them, petting them. I don't actually think I petted him that much, him, but it's a nice experience to the extent that it just goes, you know, I kind of wish I had a cat. I think it'd be nice. I can certainly see myself in the future getting one, but you know, that's in the future. We'll see what happens, but I don't know, stray cats just sort of walking about. Again, they might not even be strays, they might literally just be the resort's cats or something. Well, my hunch is they're cats which is sort of just like walk about and wind up in places, right, you know? I was trying to think where it was that I went on holiday reasonably recently. There were huge amounts of cats everywhere. Because I was in Turkey. Or Turkey, I'm not actually sure how you meant to pronounce it. Oh, it was in Spain. Where was it? Was it in Barcelona? I can't remember. I'm going to pretend it was in Barcelona, but it was somewhere in Spain. Huge amounts of cats. Like, it was, we went to, like, a castle place. Was that one when we went to, like, Alhambra? And there was just an absurd amount of cats. There was, like, we even, like, walked past, like, this town square area, and there was, like, a sign for cats or something. I can't remember. I don't think it said don't feed the cats. And maybe it did. I don't know. People fed them anyway or something. But it was something about the cats themselves, and I was like, there must be a lot of cats if you've specifically got a sign here in public about the cats, right? Not saying it was a bad thing. The cats are cute. We love the cats. I just, you know, it's just more like an observational thing, if anything. Just cats about, stray cats. Isn't there also like that island? Is it a Japanese island? Where there's just like a load of cats that just like live there? I'm not sure if natively is the right word. Indigenously? No, what's a word that you use for animals if they belong to that place? Is it indigenous? I can only think of indigenous population, which I guess is true, but I'm kind of talking about cats more than I am talking about humans right now. But no, hold on. No, that's the thing, isn't it? Just like oh, maybe it's like a town of cats. Island of cats. Owl Island. Yeah, this is Japan Island. A Japanese cat island. Where is Owl Island? How far away is it from main place of Japan? Oh, it's actually within Japan sort of borders itself. How do you even get there? 448. I wonder how expensive it is to get there. There's a ferry that you can take. I wonder. Interesting. I've not been down to the south of Japan. I've only been to like the Tokyo area. No, actually, I've been to the Kyoto area as well. I forgot about that. Yeah, Japanese cat island. I feel like, doesn't Japan also have like a fox island as well? Japan Fox Island? Oh no, it's a fox village. Animal sanctuary. Yeah, it just sounds like kind of a fun time, isn't it? To have these sort of sanctuaries about this place. Just for the cats. Would I say it's heaven? I don't know if I'd say it's heaven, but I'd say it's a very nice place, you know. I don't know what my heaven would be like, to be honest. Just a load of stray cats about the place. There were definitely some in Croatia as well. I remember we saw a cat. I can't remember if it was a pregnant cat or if it was a mother cat who had like a load of kittens with her as well. Something like that, I don't know. Cats are very cute, unsurprisingly. It's interesting to think about how some species of animals have adapted to human-like civilization, right? I mean, there's always that like famous thing about magpies being clever enough that they can use cars to break open things like seeds, etc., etc. I wonder how cats are like. Are there? I'm saying are there. I suppose there's probably like millions of cats in the world, which makes it, you know, very likely. But you know, cats who fully adapted to living in a metropolitan area, like they don't even hunt; they just get given food by strangers. I'd imagine cats are probably smart enough as well to figure out like the feeding ground sort of areas, being like, oh, if you go to this place, you get a lot of food, and that place might just be like a street with like a load of restaurants. People just can't help themselves feeding animals, right? It's why there's like a pigeon problem or something in Trafalgar Square all the time, because people have been feeding the pigeons there for ages, and now there's just like a million of them there because they know to get food there. A sort of association, a sort of, I'm not sure Pavlovian's really the right word, but Pavlovian response to getting food. Yeah, I don't know, just stray cats. Maybe I should also play that game Stray, which I've owned and had for a very long time. I wonder if there's other island cats. Also, is this cat island like a natural cat island? Like where just were a load of cats here or something? Aoshima, which means Blue Island, also known as Nekanoshima, Cat Island. Outnumber humans by ratios of 6 to 1 to 10 to 1. So people do live there. It's almost 36 to 1 now. Okay. Felines were introduced to combat rodents on fishing boats, but remained on the island and reproduced in large numbers. Okay, so they were introduced there. Yeah, I assume it's a fishing island. That's a very common thing, right, to have cats on pirate ships or whatever, because the cats kill the rats or something to help prevent. I was going to say scurvy, but that's not right. Scurvy is a vitamin C deficiency to help prevent the spread of disease. Which is interesting, you know. Cats have been around for a long while, ever since ancient Egyptian times and whatnot, right? I mean, they probably existed before then, but I mean, like, as part of human society as well. It's just fascinating, I suppose. Because I'm really trying to think, like, in the UK, how many stray cats have I seen in my life? How many stray... I guess it's also hard to know if it's a stray cat or just maybe like an actual domesticated cat without a collar. I never really thought about that as well. Because just some countries you just go to, there's a huge amount of stray cats just like all about the place. UK, I feel like I've seen very few. And again, I don't know if I guess I can't. Maybe it's a thing, but I've also assumed in the UK, I assumed that they are basically all cats belonging to like a family or something, or someone owns this cat, and the cat is just an outdoor cat out for a stroll. Mainly because I only really seen cats in these like sort of random small town areas. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen like a stray cat in London walking about. I don't think so. I do have this random memory of I don't know why this memory came to mind, but there was like this maths extracurricular thing that a load of us like who were good at maths went to. I can't really remember. Was it like a lecture thing? I don't think it was a lecture thing. It was a multi-day event thing. Like it was like every Friday or something, or we did it, I think. And I remember there was just like a cat there one of the days, and we were just like, oh my god, a cat. I don't remember much else about that. Why did we do that? Was that during sixth form? It must have been during sixth form. But I think it was like every whatever day we went there to do some like maths things. If it was like a maths talk or something. Does that sound right? I don't remember. I'm trying to piece it together now, but I have no recollection of it. But I do remember this cat for whatever reason. Do you think I just have like, if I can search cats in Google Photos, and it will just come up with cats? That's pretty good. So this cat, that was on Crete. There was 2 of them just sitting back to back at a restaurant. Also in Crete. This one I imagine is in Spain. I don't remember it though. I don't know where this cat is. I need to compare when I took these photos and like what the surrounding context was. September 9th, 2023. Oh, this must have been Croatia. The one in March must have been in Spain. That's not a cat, that's a monkey. I guess it is sitting like a cat, to be fair. Oh no, wait, September was Croatia, that's right. September 9th, 2023. Where was this? This looks to be in the driveway where we were staying. Oh yeah, this is a castle area we saw. And I was like, there's so many cats here. Uwe le chat. I'm surprised Google Photos can actually even identify these cats. Like, remotely. March 16th, 2023. It's March 5th. This is Spain. Damn, that's like a lot of photos in Spain, huh? Oh, it was in the Fawnhallow Festival area. Oh, it's when we were staying at this like holiday caravan place, maybe? I don't know. Where's the photo of the actual cat itself? Where is this? Is Valencia? Certainly. Oh, this must have just been one of the parking bays of a caravan. It's just a cat battle place. Cats love being in like holiday resort-esque locations, eh? I absolutely adore it, it seems. What's this cat? I mean, this cat was at the monkey place. That's Gibraltar, I remember that. This isn't a cat as well. This is a picture of a mug a friend gave me during university times of Kindred from League of Legends. And this cat, I don't know what this cat is. I don't think that's a cat. I think this looks like a zoo enclosure or something. July 30th, 2016. What was that? This looks like a fox or something to me. I guess it does kind of, you know, I'm willing to give you a pass here. Oh, it must have been during Berlin Zoo, that's right. Just graduated secondary school then. I think that was a fennec fox, or no, that's not a fennec fox, because a fennec fox was in a nighttime area. You weren't allowed to take photos of flash. I remember that much. I don't know where this is. Just some animal. I feel like I've probably taken more photos of cats than these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I can't really think of many times I've seen like a stray cat just like in life, to be honest. Anyway, I'm gonna oh, you know what? Let's make a thumbnail art before I round this episode off here. I am actually working on the thumbnail art now again, and like it's been ages since I've last worked on it because everything has just sort of like pushed it back. If I can finish it today, that'd be amazing. But I do also have a live stream today, so that's probably going to be un poco difícil. But we'll see, we'll see. Let's see, what would be a good colour for a cat? Orange? Grey? Let's do orange. I think I've already done orange before, but very recently. But you know, who cares anymore? Cat. I don't know. Cat is. Meow. Yeah, stray cats. You just sort of see them about the place. I feel like I haven't seen enough in the UK. And that's a shame. Anyway, I'm going to round this episode off here. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.